for as long as I remember, I have been this out of shape person. Okay? Yeah, physically I'm not very capable. I know that you said we're going to change that, but there's more to it. Mentally, emotionally, I have no confidence. I say this because I feel you can help me with this. I want to have confidence in myself. I'm always afraid to open my mouth because I'm afraid someone's going to, prove somehow that I'm an idiot. I'm afraid to take on new challenges unless I have a serious game plan that's going to cover me from start to finish. Essentially, not only am I powerless, but I don't have any courage, and I feel like I don't have any wisdom. And essentially that means I kind of aspire to be like Link. Courageous and strong and smart, but also someone that people can rely on, whether it's something as simple as helping them find their chickens, or reuniting fiancés together, or whatever, on the way to meet that main goal, save the princess, or in my case, save my family, save someone else, whatever, to be able to be relied on. Because I don't feel like I can rely on myself, let alone let my family rely on me, let alone other people rely on me, and I can't live like that anymore. So yeah, I aspire to be like Link. Does that sound dumb to you?
Duffy, I have just the plan for you.
My name is Stephen Ross. In October 2017, I took on John Duffy as a new student. A man with no experience in training or fitness, it is my duty to turn him into the hero the world needs him to be. So here I wanted to do some floor work with Duffy. We started off with a bird dog, and that bird dog is going to help him learn how to balance using his core and to give him some coordination. After that, we moved toward doing a glute bridge, and in that glute bridge we're focusing on driving through the heels and moving the hips by squeezing the butt, which is a skill a lot of people don't have because they sit too much. Being able to squeeze your butt is very important in all athletic activities.
I had been pretty stressed at this point. I was worried about my health. I felt like there was a lot of pressure on me to do something that I wasn't entirely sure was even possible for me to do. What's wrong with me? We tried to lighten things up by joking around. It's cancer! But ultimately, I was getting too overwhelmed. It's not cancer.
Duffy isn't only out of shape physically. He's out of shape mentally. He's had so much go wrong in his life that he expects tragedy now. He's fully aware that paranoia isn't sensible, but that really isn't something that he can overcome just by recognizing that. So while we're on this journey, we're going to be sure to focus on training his mind to respond to his life better.
Tragedy? Well, yeah. When I was 13, my parents and my little sister died. The fact that happened, and the events that followed the accident, it's as if I expect everything to go wrong. If I don't keep this in check, it's like one day I'm afraid for my health, and the next day it's like I'm afraid that nuclear war is going to happen. It's not good for me, I know that, and I want to work past this.
Yeah. Keep that arm straight.
Alright, so I wanted to talk a little bit about nutrition stuff today. Over here we've got some really nice salad ingredients. Look at all that beautiful micronutrient goodness there. So, but right here, we've got something a little dangerous. This is a combination of oil and balsamic vinegar. It's olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Now, when they were putting this together, they didn't know how many calories was this. I said, how many calories do you think this is? Lindsay, God bless her, said 90. Duffy, he knew where I was going with this, said something a little higher, like 250. I said, no, Duffy, This little thing right here is 450 calories from here to here. That's how much this is. I watched her measure it out. She didn't measure it. She was just pouring stuff in there until it looked right. So it's really easy to have something like this wreck your whole day and you didn't even know, because it's 450 calories. So if you poured this whole thing on your salad, you thought you were doing good. Next thing you know, you turned maybe a 75 calorie salad into a 500 calorie monster. The more you know. Let's try and fix this. So, things that we have in here: lemon juice, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is not something that we're going to be using a whole lot of. This is essentially just the same thing we had a minute ago. Soy sauce, sometimes that's okay, but there's a crap ton of sodium in that, so we're going to be careful about that. I have never looked in this fridge before, so I have no idea what I'm going to find. Ketchup. I'm pretty sure that that's not a good salad dressing. Olives. Oh, banana peppers. All right, this is good. Let's take this.
No.
Come on!
I hate peppers of any kind.
Fine.
Lindsay likes them.
All
That's
right.
it.
Well, here, let's put them on the counter.
Hang on.
Will you at least try? If I make something, will you try it?
Not necessarily.
Adventure. All right, so let's take this lemon juice. We're going to try that. You said you had some lime juice?
It's not in the fridge, but
It's not in the fridge? Okay, well, let's get some lime. Let's get that lime juice, see what's going on with that. And then, you like pickles?
Yeah.
Okay. Take this. Alright, let's see what we can do with that.
No. No. I will not eat it.
You will not eat?
I will not eat it.
Adventure.
Not with my taste buds.
No.
this isn't Breath of the Wild.
This is not Breath of the
You know what? We're gonna just end up like Bear Grilling this stuff at some point, or we're gonna go like out in the woods and I'm gonna make you eat like a live fish,
No, I'm allergic.
a live deer.
How do you eat live deer? I think it would not want
You
that.
hunt it down and you lay on it until it stops moving, and then you eat it.
I would assume at that point it'd be dead.
Well, no, it just is giving up on life at that point. Alright, fine, just eat me. I don't care. Alright. So, this is just an example of some things that you can do here. Let's get a little thing that I could taste with it. Oh, what do you want me to pour it on there? No,
You can dip a
that's-
carrot
we
in
can do that. That's much better. Alright. That's not bad. Give it a shot.
It's interesting.
You better like this, Duffy.
I can get behind that.
Alright, Lindsay made some meatballs earlier. I supervised during this process. And by supervised, I really just let her do what she was going to do and counted. So, through all of that, we had some 90% lean beef that went into it, some oats, and 2 eggs. And in the process of that, we ended up with a total calorie count for all of these meatballs right here in this bowl of about 2,500 calories. And so we have all these individual meatballs. There's about 35 of them. So that ends up with an average of about 70 calories per meatball. So what that means is when we portion all of these out, we're going to keep that in mind to make sure that each individual person, when they get those meatballs, their meal, we know how many calories they're eating. So when we know how many calories they're eating, and we have more control over that, just like we did with the salad stuff, then that allows us to be able to control the controllables. Good.
Okay.
Good stuff.
I'm getting the hang of it.
All right. Hey, Duffy.
What are you doing?
Come on.
No.
Come here. go. Good.
Oh! Oh! You have a strong stomach!
Because Duffy's aspirations are coming from a video game that is based around challenges and quests that are in varying degrees of importance toward the overall story, that's how I'm going to start training him. So we're essentially going to be doing more challenges of varying degrees, smaller or larger, that are going to help direct his fitness in ways that he wants it to be, and also kind of turn it into a little bit of a game.
See that hill? I don't have a choice.
And go. Oh, come on. Come on. You can at least power walk faster than that.
As we're moving along the training sessions during the week, we're trying to keep in mind that this is all leading up to a challenge at the end of the week. However, at this point, Duffy has no idea what that is.
He's giving me that Luigi mean mugging from Mario Kart.
No, that would be...
Okay, so Duffy's first challenge is going to be removing this giant pile of mulch that he's had in his yard since I don't know when, probably since he's had this house. And it's been here so long that it's really started to decay and it's got bugs living in it. So I feel like this is a really good image for how he's procrastinated with the rest of the things in his life, because it's just sitting there and it's getting bigger and nastier. And this is the first step in us moving forward in the rest of his life, because he's going to take care of this and he's going to stop procrastinating in the rest of the things in his life with his health and anything else that needs to be taken care of. We all have jobs in our lives that we don't want to do, and sometimes the only reward is getting it out of the way. But sometimes, at the bottom of it, there's a reward we didn't expect.
Hey, what you doing?
Cooking?
Guess what?
What?
You're training too.
What? What'd you do to me?